Welcome back to Character Select. What time is it?
Probably midday.
Damn it.
Do we not want it to be midday?
No, I don't have enough health to do anything, and I don't want to train just yet because training is boring, especially in this version of the game. It's much easier in the text parser version where you just hit F3, enter, enter, F3, enter, enter, F3, enter, enter a lot to cast spells. But I'm pretty sure that if you level up your skill with spells, then you cast them faster. So I'm probably going to have to do that. Honeyed lamb with almonds and curried chicken. That's a lot of protein.
That sounds delicious, though. I don't really get lamb a lot, though.
I married into a Greek family, so I get plenty of lamb.
I figured that, so...
Well, at least they know how to do it right. I mean, it's really good. There are numerous salads, 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed and content. Fortunately, your strenuous regimen as a hero prevents you from looking as round as Abdullah.
Hey, that's rude.
No, he's a fat motherfucker, so what do you want?
Well, I mean, he's a merchant, so he can afford to be fat.
Well, he can afford it now that I got all his shit back for him.
I mean, would you trust, like, a skinny merchant? Similar to a skinny chef?
The hell was that? That was the weird music.
Is that like some morning bell or something?
I don't know. It's been a while since I played this. I played this when it first came out in 2011 and then didn't play it again.
Are our meals free here?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, thank God.
The only reason I'm doing this constantly is because there's no Magic Arana's piece. Ooh, please me if you came to my dance this evening.
Okie dokie.
Tell me about your dance. Dance that I performed was at one time to ready our people for battle and for fertility. Now it is only for fun. Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Well, it is actually a fully animated thing. They put a lot of little touches into this. Not just this version of the game, but like the original version of the game. I got what you need because you're so smart. Bookends. It got a donkey head on one side and an ass on the other. Makes a great gift. Cool. Just gonna go. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you.
Why?
Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm Ali Fakir, Honest Ali Fakir. Welcome to Honest Ali Fakir's used source lot. If we don't have the source you want, then you don't want one. Of course, even if you don't want one, I'd be happy to sell one to you.
So is this like the precursor to Stan?
Stan?
From Monkey Island?
Maybe.
The
I'm pretty sure
ship
it's
salesman?
He's Groucho Marx, dude.
Well, I got that. I understand that. But just the loud, always talking salesman or whatever. And probably very unscrupulous.
Alright. I just skipped a whole bunch of his actually kind of funny dialogue, so... You look like a man looking for a source. I have the finest saddle source you can find, a magnificent saddle source. If you ride one, that's exactly what you'll get.
You
never know when a source might come in handy. Why, just the other day, you were thinking to yourself, Self, you thought if only I had someone to play Pinochle with. If you had a source, you still couldn't play Pinochle. You couldn't even pronounce it. But it just goes to show you. And speaking of shows, have I got the source for you? The source. That's where you look for synonyms. And speaking of sin, when it comes to sources, well, let's just keep your personal preferences a secret, shall we? They don't call it Source Rex for nothing. Like, he's actually kind of funny sometimes. I think that might be it. You bet your life you've seen this guy before.
I can't place him.
I'm Ali Fakir. Honest Ali Fakir. Honest Ali T Fakir. You bet you don't know what the T stands for. Edgar? But you were close enough. My name is Honest Ali Fakir. Pleased to meet you. Personally, I'm a merchant. I sell sources. I'm the local source. Would you be interested in buying one? I can make you a deal on a late model with all the options thrown in. Options like saddle, bridle, 2 feet.
Wait, 2 feet are options?
I've seen an awful lot of Sauruses, and I've seen a lot of awful Sauruses. Saurus is the ship of the desert. You can't ship it far enough to suit me. All the Saurus takes is a little grass, say a bale, some water, around 20 gallons, and a little love, and it'll follow you anywhere, which can get mighty embarrassing at times, believe me. Picture yourself mounting your very own Saurus for the first time. You get up, you fall off, you mount up again, and sit proud in the saddle knowing you can ride with the best of them. I wondered when we get around to a reasonable question. Do you have any idea how much a source is worth? What price glory? Never mind that now. I'll be happy to sell you a source for 100 dinars, but I'll settle for 50. I don't know if this is going to work. Was that, no, I want to buy a source, or I know I want to buy a source? You really got to pronounce things clearly, you know, or maybe you don't. At any rate, I'm here to sell you a source, and you're ready to buy it, right? Let's get this story straight. You want to buy a source, and I am trying to sell you one. Does that make sense to you? All right, let's try this. Let's try it this way. I've got the source for you, and you're looking for the words to say how much you want them. That's why you need the source, of course. So what do you say? Should we shake hands and call it a deal? No. You know, I'd be willing to buy the source for you at this point, so long as it runs away with you on it. Yes. Seeing as no one in his right mind would actually want a source, you won't mind that I have the right source for you. Just to show you what a swell person I am, I will throw in a free saddle and bridle with the purchase. In fact, I'll even let you have free room and board at the stable. I've had enough boredom as it is. All this for a mere 50 dinars. What do you say? You can actually buy this legitimately and haggle with him, and it's the worst option. Now you say no a lot. Perhaps there is more of a brain about you than I suspected. Shall we shake hands on 40 dinars for the source? No. You certainly know how to drive a hard bargain. Why don't we just agree at 30 for bridle, saddle, and source? Well, we certainly are going nowhere fast. I'm willing to make you my best offer. 20 dinars and you ride away on a new-for-you source. What do you say? You know you drive a hard bargain. I respect that. Whether I'll respect you in the morning is something else. This is my last and final offer. 10 dinars. If I go any lower, I'll have to stand on the chair to take your money. Now, do we have a deal, or is this a deal? This is ridiculous. Here I am, a man of unquestionable integrity and dignity, forced to sell his sole remaining source for a mere fraction of its dubious value. I will take 5 dinars for the source, and I'll even throw in travel assurance. You'll travel, I assure you. Now, shall we agree? You pay the man his money. I just talked him in to a 90% discount.
Well,
that's negotiating at its best.
Well, that makes you wonder how much they're worth in the first place.
Ah, true love at first sight, and what a sight for source eyes.
It's like if they're like worth 1 cent,
yeah,
or they're not his to begin with.
The saddle is probably worth more than $5. Seeing that you kids are hitting it off from the start, sounds like a good time to start heading off. Hello, I must be going. An exit line if ever I heard one. I will be honored to put your source back in the stable for you, Effendi. Huh. I now have... This is your title and registration of your trusty riding source. It's your trusty riding source. Cool, moving on. You actually have to buy that in order to succeed at the game.
Well, now we have bought it, so we've succeeded at the game.
Alright. Ooh, I know what we could do. We could do a couple of things. Do you want to see the Enchantress or go to Wit?
Wit.
Done. So, do you remember what Keep On... Don't want to buy your baskets. Do you remember what Keep On Laughing said? You have to find it in the magical way?
Something about singing some song?
We have a spell called Detect Magic. There's an arrow pointing the direction. You can't find Wit unless you know how to find Wit.
Uh-huh.
Shmali Tariq. Which also is where the Enchantress is, by the way. So Wit is one of the 3 class-specific quests in the game. Mm-hmm. Only the magic user can do it. Basically, this is how we try to become a wizard. And it's freaking awesome. I don't know if we actually have enough skill with magic to successfully do it, but we're going to try. I don't think it actually matters.
We have to do our sports training montage off screen anyway.
Sports training montage. It's going to be super boring. I'm telling you right now.
Always fade out in a montage. Is this where we can buy souvenir t-shirts? Aw.
Dang it. I don't want to buy something from you. You don't need an additional set of clothes right now. Right now? Who's washing these clothes? Are they washing themselves?
Are they magic clothes? They're like the jacket and whatever from Back to the Future that like dried themselves and whatever.
It's actually not terribly difficult to tell where Wit is once you realize where the map is pointing. It's literally right here.
Uh-huh.
But you have to use Detect Magic to find the arrow at least once, or nothing will be there.
So if you go there...
And you're not a magic user, there's nothing there.
But what if you go there and click Detect Magic there?
Oh, well, I'll show you.
Oh, is that what you have to do? What's that dude selling?
Look like boots.
I like boots. You
So
can boil a boot and make a good soup.
You feel a very slight tingling feeling, almost beyond the limits of sensation.
Might need to take a bath.
A door appears.
That was a loud, obnoxious noise for the door.
There's no answer to your knocking. Door defies your attempt to open it.
Can we kick the door open?
No. We're a magic user. How do we open a door?
Blast it with a fireball.
Or we could just cast the open spell.
No, I know. I was just being silly.
Well, you are that.
Oh, look, it's a thing of the Terminator.
You have entered a very strange place. The path you walk upon seems to be carved from ivory. The walls around you seem to be carved from marble. Between the walls and the path is a gap through which you view total darkness when you look down. When you look up, you see the same limitless black. You have a funny feeling you aren't in Shapir anymore. You have been walking through halls hung with the portraits of many wizards. At last you come to some pictures that you recognize. You hear several voices. Who are you that enters the lofty portals of the Wizards' Institute of Technossery?
Oh, I get it. W-I-T.
Yup.
Oh, that's...
Why have you sought to enter the Wizards' Institute of Technossery?
I seek the Holy Grail.
Who do you call upon to be your sponsor and mentor in these hallowed halls of the Wizards' Institute of Technossery?
Steve Jobs?
Save.
Batman?
Who do you call upon to be your sponsor? This is not going to make sense to you, and not to anybody else that has done the rest of the series, but that is not an appropriate sponsor. No. Is it not?
Did you need to...
Impertinence! Is it ignorance or folly behind that decision? Are you aware of who you are requesting to train you? The one you referred to has been exiled from the Wizards' Institute of Technossery and will not be able to train you here. Do you abide with your decision?
Dude abides.
If you're truly so eager to practice the forbidden arts, go ahead and seek out this individual on your own. You are no longer welcome here. Go. Apparently, you're now in the land where this mysterious magician resides. It seems the Wizards of Wit didn't really go out of their way to pick a pleasant place for you to appear.
Is this where that Katrina person is?
In fact, they may have very well chosen the worst landing spot.
Oh, look, there's little branches reaching out of the water.
With your current skills, there's no way you can survive in a hostile environment like this. Now you know why Quest for Glory 3 didn't take place here. This is Quest for Glory 4. This is where it ends up, and we're not strong enough to survive.
Oh, I see.
So who do you call upon to be your sponsor? How about
Batman.
Arana? To our regret, she has not answered our summons for many years. You must choose another sponsor. Aziza the Enchantress. How about Batman? Not an appropriate sponsor.
Aww.
How about Zara from the Magic Shop? Zara Shashina, Wizard of the Eastern Woods, emissary of the fairy folk. Do you accept Franzi to be your initiate into the Wizards' Institute of Technossery? Outside of the few spells I gave him, I have no knowledge of his skills or ability. I will not accept responsibility for him. You must choose another sponsor. Well, shit.
How about we get sponsored by the cool, delicious taste of Fanta?
Cha-ching. How about...
Try putting in Fanta.
Nope.
Damn it.
Do you want to know the correct answer?
The cool, delicious taste of Fanta?
He's right here.
Purple hat, dude?
There is a moment of silence.
Oh, the guy we played games with in the first game.
Do you actually request such... Do you actually request such a whimsical wizard to be your sponsor? It was the choice he made. But we know what Rasmus is like. Do we have to endure his sense of levity? It was the initiate's decision. Let him abide with it. Very well. Magister Erasmus of Zauberberg, Archmage Extraordinaire, do you accept Franzi to be your institute into the Wizards Institute of Technossery? You're the familiar voice of Erasmus. Let me see. Franzi. Ah, yes, the young hero who was so bright. You hear the squeaky voice of Fenris. You think anyone who laughs at one of your jokes to be intelligent? A good sense of humor is an excellent indicator of superior intellect. Yes, but the key word is good. Erasmus, do you or do you not accept Franzi? I, Magister Erasmus of Zauberberg, do hereby accept Franzi as my initiate for wit. Wizards Institute of Technossery. Of course. Now, hero of Spielburg, before you can be initiated into wit, Wizards Institute of Technossery, you must first prove you are magically and mentally worthy. You will be presented with a choice of 3 objects. Using the spells at your command, you must choose the correct object, move it to the stand, and cause it to ring using only 3 spells. The choice of the first 2 spells should be self-evident, and the third is also Erasmus. Oh, all right. Well, good luck, young hero, and remember the joke about the man who grew more mellow as he grew bolder. He no longer had harebrained schemes? No, he no longer had such a hair-triggered temper. Erasmus! Very well then, young hero, please step into the dark room, purely a formality, don't worry about a thing. Ouch, my forehead. You find yourself in a strange place. For some reason, you cannot move your feet, though you see nothing constraining them. A strange feeling passes through you, as though someone were examining you closely. So we have to get a bell, put it on the stand, and ring it without doing anything else. But there's 3 bells, and we have to do it with 3 spells.
But we have to pick
the right.
We have to get the right bell.
Right.
Okay.
Do you want a second to puzzle this out while we go to next time on Character Select?
Well, I need to see what freaking spells we have.
Right. Okay. We have Open, Detect Magic, Trigger, Dazzle, Fetch, Flame Dart, Zap, Calm, Force Bolt, Levitate.
Well, Levitate would pick it up.
Levitate only makes me levitate.
Fetch would pick it up.
Yep.
Trigger would ring it.
Yep.
Detect Magic would tell which one is the magic one.
God, you're good at this.
So say I'm a wizard.
This is actually a new application of the fetch spell that we have previously not seen before. In the first game,
only pull stuff to you.
Exactly. It's actually a manipulation spell of a sort. It can pull things closer to you and manipulate them as it does so.
Mm-hmm.
And then, is that Trigger?
No, the one, yeah, that one.
Erasmus! Fenris!
Oh my god.
Very good, Franzi. You have shown yourself very capable of figuring out the spells needed for the pretest. However, before you can be considered a true wizard, you must pass the trial of initiation which the Wizards of Wit will give you. I warn you, this test will take all of your wits and magical skill in order to succeed. If you succeed, you will then face... But I can say no more. Say no more. So, hero, good luck. Promises, promises. You said you would say no more. Oh, Fenris. Good luck, Franzi.
Ow, my forehead.
You've shown yourself to be resourceful in your use of spells under simple conditions. To become a wizard, you must prove that you are capable of using magic under time-critical and life-threatening conditions. You'll be presented with a series of 4 tests. They will require all your intelligence and magic. Should you fail, your very life may be endangered. Will you accept the challenge and walk the path of wizardry?
Actually, I think we want to be a fighter now.
Next time on Character Select, we rethink our life choices. So,
it's midlife crisis time.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Tyler. Really? Fighter?
Is that Houdini on the left there?
Yes. Nice.